at how beautiful that is. Look at that. That is so pretty. I got us lost. It's closed. We walked all the way here and it's closed. To say the least. Can you believe that I only have 10 more days of high school? That's not allowed. And then college. 10 more days. I graduated high school 2 weeks ago. And it's mind-boggling that it's already come and gone. Am I right? But I'm back to working full-time, back to vlogging, and back to podcasting. It is currently after midnight. Ozzy is out, but I am on set of a new podcast episode that I am working on. It took me 5 times to even get past the first 10 minutes because all of my equipment is failing on me. It's an ongoing struggle, but it's okay. We're gonna... Oh no! I turned it off on accident. In exactly... Wait, how many days? Yeah, hardly 2 months until I leave for university, which is pretty far from home for me. Much of my content this summer will be geared towards that, though, alongside my podcasts. And hey, if you're new, my name is Rhea. I'm so glad you found my little corner of the internet, and I hope this video can make you smile and inspire you in some way. I post every weekend, so consider subscribing so you don't miss a beat. Now, welcome to this weekend's Digital Dump. So it is Father's Day. I'm off to a party, but I had a little to-do list today, which was tonight I want to edit a little bit of last night's podcast episode. It had a lot of technical challenges. I actually have this handy dandy, I bought this off of Amazon recently. It's a lacy, so I'm going to start stockpiling all my footage on there and then looking over my outline and then getting ready for a work week. So I'll touch base tonight about what my week usually looks like and some things that have popped up that I can mention to y'all. And yeah, so see you in a bit. I just got back from our Father's Day party and that went really well. My friend actually made me this little care packet. Take my makeup off and get ready to do a mass amount of editing. But look, she got me all these masks. That was so nice of her. I think I'm gonna use this one. I think I'm catching a cold, which is not good. Not really sure. That was just me staying up till 1 a.m. to record. Whatever. But I have all this editing to do. On top of that, I have that podcast I was working on really late last night. Basically, the biggest thing is I have to always move my footage over to my computer and then to my drive. Hated editing for the longest time because I formally started out working on YouTube when I was 13. Sorry, this is how I get makeup out of my long eyelashes. It looks really weird. But anyways, I started out on YouTube about 5 years ago, just as, for fun. Every kid wanted to blow up on YouTube. When social media became huge, everybody wanted to be the next big thing, So I wanted to be that person. So I taught myself a lot of editing specifically on my phone and then I moved to a computer. I still have so much to learn. I am so excited to be back, trying to vlog again. It's kind of crazy because, when you're a kid, you make little funny videos and vlogs and random stuff. I want to be good at it, Last night I did a podcast episode where I talked about how you qualify yourself, and I use the term qualified quitter because so many people qualify themselves to give up, but they won't qualify themselves to actually proceed towards success, when sometimes that's even obviously it's a better option if you pursue success and what that means to you, what it would mean to the world. I have integrity when I do say that. As much as you'll hear me say, yeah, don't judge me, I'm still learning and I'm not always the best at what I do. I'm always learning through every video, and this is the first season of my life that I'm actually committed. There's something on this platform for everyone is basically what I'm trying to say. Part of it is just having meaningful, fun conversations with you, doing random things, having a good time. Sometimes it's therapeutic for people. When I study, I actually watch YouTube or have it on in the background, so I'll listen to someone, have a conversation about something. I'm about to look really weird in a second. Why are you putting this on? Let's just call it what it is, baby. That song is stuck in my head. Honestly, felt so good. Face is kind of shiny. I don't know. So I have my computer. So I got my Lacy storage device, which has been super nice. It has 1 terabyte on it. And then I have my little drive thingy. I don't even know what it's called. Card reader. It's called a card reader. It has been a long day. Okay, I'll show you this. So this is what it's all looking like right now. I had like a couple blooper ones, but I'm like going through footage and just like viewing what it's looking like. Then I am moving it from basically my camera to over here onto my Lacey, and I have to wait for everything to convert and process and whatever the heck else it does, and then I'm gonna dump it all on iMovie down here and start editing tonight. But first I'm going to dump everything and let it all process and go over to my drive, and then I'm gonna go downstairs and hang out with my dad. He wanted to watch some TV tonight, and it's Father's Day, obviously, so Father's Day the day that I'm filming this, so I also want to make sure I'm spending time with him too at the party and stuff, but he really wants to watch Kim's Convenience tonight, which is one of our favorite family shows right now. Anyways, see ya. At the very bottom of it. Like, you have your mountaintop days. You'll hear people say it. So I'm totally sick. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I ended up editing almost the rest of my video podcast. I don't know how I feel about it for a few reasons. The first reason is my microphone shut down on me like partway through it. So not even partway, didn't even make it halfway. It was like a quarter of a way in. On top of it, it wasn't even working, so I look kind of ridiculous. You can't hear like that close-up sound. Like, let me just demonstrate this for you really quick. You saw me using this yesterday, probably a little bit. I was just messing around with it. I do like the sound that it gives me, but watch. See if this doesn't turn off my audio completely. This is close-up audio sound. I'm obsessed with it. I love learning about it. This is just super like mediocre. This is just like a little mic. This isn't really designed for podcasting because it's so small, but it's a great lapel mic because you can do like little interviews and you can do little talks and chit chats and stuff, and you're really up close to the microphone, versus if I just take it away. Now it's gone. It's the audio different. It's not like a podcast sounding type of audio. My little podcast that I recorded for over an hour ended up not having that close-up sound. It was just kind of a room sound of the acoustics of the room, but also just the way I edited the audio. It's kind of a mess. Everything's been a little bit of a mess, but in that podcast I talked about not giving up on stuff. I know that I spent the time and did the best I could to refurbish it. That's where I'm coming from right now. That's my little update. I'm in the process of currently actually looking at other podcasts because I wanted to take a look at like their intro, like what this looks like. This is one of my favorite podcasts of all time. This is Christ with Coffee on Ice. Highly recommend her, but she has a really simplistic intro that I kind of was looking at, and then I bit the bullet and I purchased a subscription to Epidemic Sound. There is so much. It's actually overwhelming. It's really nice. I just now realized that I never made an official outro for the end of this video, so I'm going to do that now. Thank you first of all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and hitting that thumbs up button so that you don't miss anything that I am posting on the weekends. Also, 4th of July is coming up really quickly, and what better way to celebrate Independence Day than get some really good deals. Am I right? You still have time to order something great through my link down below in the description box. I am an ambassador for Ag Gear clothing. Ag Gear is 100% committed to America's farmers, ranchers, hard workers, and so many other people involved. You name it. I have some of their crew necks and they've been super comfortable for me. I love their material, but the best part is that you can actually get a free, and who doesn't like free, right? If you spend $100 or more, you are eligible to get a free hat or tee of your choice. And also, if you want to grab an extra 15% off on your first order, use my code PURSUE in all caps to receive that discount. This particular video is not solely sponsored by them, but I am an ambassador for them, so I'm allowed to share their brand across whatever I have on social media platforms. You can also go to my Instagram, Rhea._Hurley, to also access the link there and see some of my reels where I have also promoted them. Without further ado, I'm going to get ready for the new week. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you also leave me a comment so that I can see what your thoughts were. Anyways, bye. See you later.